I'm sure I know a lot of creators watching right now, they live in the digital world and they would love to start live. What advice would you have for someone when they're going from, maybe they have a popular podcast or they're a popular, Instagram handle, and they want to start creating a live product?
Don't do things that you think other people want to see. Do things that you are passionate about, because if you don't find success in it at first and you're just doing it because you think other people want to see it, it's a recipe for disaster. It's not going to last. But if you are personally finding fulfillment in it, then the numbers and the success won't matter as much.
Gotcha. How do you make money? What's the Jake Shane business? Because you said before about putting your business brain on.
Brand deals. That's probably my biggest source of income. And podcast sponsorships. I don't know exact logistics, but I think tour is a good income. But brand deals are really where it's at.
What are some of the brands you've worked with, and how do you kind of I'm sure you have a ton of offers. How do you decide to work with a brand?
I used to just say yes, always. I'd be like, yes. Now I'm a little more picky because I want to do stuff that's a little more meaningful and a little more impactful for my overall brand. And I don't want to just do random shit. But I don't know it just depends if I like the creative, if I like the brand, if I think it could be a funny thing. Yeah, I don't know if it seems like an exciting opportunity.
Give me some examples of brands you've worked with recently.
I did a Walmart Black Friday campaign, which was probably my favorite one that I've ever done. I worked with Sol de Janeiro twice, once with my friend Sophia Richie Grange and once at Coachella.
Okay.
And that was amazing. They are so lovely to work with. I've done stuff with Apple TV. That's always a pleasure. I've done stuff with Google. I've done stuff with Doritos, which was so fucking fun. That was one of my favorites ever. We had these two women come to my house and we did a skit together.
Okay.
I've done stuff with Neutrogena, CeraVe, which was super fun. Yeah.
What's the best way for brands and creators to work together?
They need to listen to the creator. I know that sounds silly because it's the brand knows logistics, and they do. But I think if a creator is I'm telling you, this is what my audience wants to see, the brand needs to be receptive to that. And that's something I've always been very passionate about since starting. And usually the brands I work with are very chill and easy with it. So it usually is great.
Back to your podcast. Who is your dream guest?
Well, Taylor Swift, of course. But I know that is unlikely.
Taylor, you listening? Taylor.
I don't think she is.
No, you never know.
I know that is unlikely. She is my dream of dreams. Also Ariana Grande.
What would you ask Taylor? First, if you had one question.
I would ask her, I think I would ask her a lot about her writing process, and I would ask her a song that was written in the craziest place she's ever written a song, the longest night she's ever had in the studio, the most difficult time she's ever had with a song that's made it onto the album, stuff like that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And in terms of, you have a hit podcast, you have a hit interview show. You're we're with Forbes, we're old school media, we're traditional media. You are a creator, you're the new media, the cutting edge. What advice would you give to a company like Forbes? Or if you were the head of social for a traditional media company, what would you do? What can we learn from you?
That digital talent is intertwining extremely with traditional talent in terms of public consumption. And I think that's just an interesting thing to play with.